sight when I'm spitting precision, a prism of wisdom and mystical rhythm. Individual flipping the syllables, digital scriptures encrypted with vision. Criminal mindset when I pen it with vengeance, ascension through metaphor in a dimension. Engine of language, I'm shifting the syntax, impact lands like celestial weapons. Cynical system, I never comply, defy it with lines like a laser etch pen. Stencil my name in the hall of the legends, my sentence and best like a blade to the chest. Blessed with the energy, silvery symmetry, slicing the silence in half. Crafted in pain with immaculate cadence, I lay it like sacred geometrical math. Medley of meaning, my method is madness, I vanish and reappear, ghost to the beat. Mystics and martyrs, I'm moving my hand, every stanza is carved with a god-level reach. Speaks like a sermon, a furnace of fire, admire the way that I dance with the danger. Anchor of balance while channeling chaos, I'm made out of stardust and planetary anger. Pathway of passion, I paved it with verses, dispersing the curses they place on my people. Equal in voice but not equal in status, I balance the scales with a mic as my needle. Evil may circle but I keep it moving, I prove it with proof in the work that I do. True to the craft from the core to the cosmos, the gospel is birthed in the booth like a womb. Bringing the smoke like a ceremonial pipe, I ignite with a strike, a celestial focus. Flow is ferocious and coated with omens, I'm open to omens, the chosen and broken. Poems explode like a loaded emotion, devotion in motion, the potion is sacred. Making my mark while I walk through the matrix, I'm blazing the path for the dreamers awaken. Bars like a meteor, storm from Orion, I'm flying through verses with violent intent. Meant what I said when I said I was ready, the medley is deadly, it bends every sense. Fences are breaking, I leap through the pain and attaining the flame and containing the rage. Pages are burning, I journal the journey from ashes to atlas to claiming the stage. Calling the spirits of old through the rhythm, I listen to ancestors chanting the drum. Sun in the street and the stars in my breath, every step is a threat to the gods that succumb. Run through the static with armor of cadence, I made this from chaos and pages of scars. Warfare of language, my verses are daggers that scatter the shadows and sever the bars. Shine through the prism and stretch through the cosmos, I foster the fusion of cultures and rhyme. Line after line, I refine the design and defining the time with the cadence divine. Signs of ascension appear in my mirror, the clearer I spit, the more shadows dissolve. Solving the riddle of rhythm and rhyme with the mind like a mind full of diamond resolve. Known for the tone that can topple a tyrant, my science is sacred, I move like a monk. Trunk full of notebooks and dream from the dungeon, I function on nothing but hunger and funk. Drunk on the purpose, I purge every doubt, I'm out for the spirit, not trophies or checks. Flex for the culture, protect what was built, never yield to the vultures that hover my steps. State of a soldier with soul of a poet, I show it in every bar, blessing and curse. Burst through the curse with a verse like a blade, every phrase is a page from the pain I reverse. First with the flow that can echo forever, endeavor to weather the storm with a pen. Again and again I ascend from the ashes, a phoenix of meaning reborn in the wind. Wind in my lungs and the sun in my chest, I press through the stress and confess through the sound. Crowned by the lessons I learned in the silence, defiance refined in the dark underground. Bound to the rhythm like stars to the orbit, I forfeit the fake just to stand for the real. Seal every stanza with love and with war, I'm the force that you feel when the voice starts to heal. Healing through verses and bleeding through lyrics, my spirit's been torn and restored in the fight. Right like I'm carving a psalm on the sky while the night tries to swallow my fire and light. Might of a titan and mind and emotion, I open the oceans with syllables tight. Hide in devotion, I dive through the fear when a spirit made a sound and a shield made a life. March to the rhythm, my heart is the kick drum, the snare is the prayer that I send to the sky. Fly like an omen, I soar through the static, emphatic and savage with stars in my eye. Cry from the soul but I channel it higher, the fire inside is a choir of ghosts. Boast not an ego but boast in the purpose, I surface from pain and I speak for the voiceless. Focus is razor, I sharpen the edge with a pledge to be true to the pen and the struggle. Tunnel through layers of trauma and